The Immortal John Hancock, and I'm here to talk about Nintendo Switch Eshop. Is it getting too crowded? Now, I have owned my Nintendo Switch for over a year. I like it. Play it. Every now and then I go in these peaks and valleys of playing. I'll go to the store, I'll purchase something, I'll play it for a little bit, then I'll get burned out, and I'll go on to something else. And so I think that the library of the Nintendo Switch has surprised me. I really like the digital download aspect of the Nintendo Switch. Now, as many of you know, I'm a collector of physical media. It's great, I love it, but for this being a portable console, the digital aspect is awesome. Now, there's a pro and a con, because the honest truth is that if the Nintendo Switch didn't have a ton of releases coming out for it, people would be complaining, saying, where are the games? And, you know, I don't think that's a problem for the Nintendo Switch. I don't think it's a problem that they don't have heavy hitter sequels to Mario Odyssey, to Breath of the Wild. I think there's a metric ton of content for people that search for it. Now, there is a small problem with the Nintendo Switch, and I think success can have its cons. And the problem is everybody wants to make a game for the Nintendo Switch. And because of that, I think that the Nintendo Switch eShop needs to be reorganized. And so it's way better than you dealing with the 3DS and trying to find games on there. And there is some filters and there's some search functions. You can, you know, search for genre, you can price, different things like that. But I still think that it is a little cumbersome of finding a game on the Switch eShop. Now, with that being said, I love the search feature where you can search for like by price. Kind of my thing is I like to search out and check out indie games, you know, the $5 or less. My current game that I'm playing is Ninja Striker. And Ninja Striker is a great indie title. It's $4. And, you know, I think that's the strength of the Nintendo eShop. Now, this game, it's also on Steam. It's fairly new, and it just came out, $4. I was like, man, $4? That's a great price. And I checked it out. It's a great little platformer. And those are the types of games that I like on the eShop. And I think that's the strength of the eShop. But the other side of it is I would love to have user reviews, you know, some type of rating system. It'd be nice to see that per game. Even the Ouya had that, where, you know, you could check a game out and you could see, you know, how popular it was. And I think the eShop needs that. And people like to have feedback from other people saying, how is this really? And I think it's important, like anything. If I go out and get a movie, a game, or something, I like to have honest feedback from a person. Back to the eShop. So there is hundreds of games now available on the eShop only. I personally have 37 games to date. 37 games, 22 are downloads. And the prices range. I did get a few for reviewing. Most of them I have purchased. You know, Ninja Striker is one I picked up. It's $4. And I'll show you a little bit of the gameplay at this. And but anyways, I just want to say that the Nintendo eShop is something that probably needs to be reorganized. There's no doubt in my mind that they're going to work on that. Personally, I'd like to see subfolders, some type of folder system where you can organize things, make it a little bit easier. I love having a media bar where I can select a game, but I think that could be done better and organize it into folders. Hopefully, you know, in future updates, they can address that. So, asking you folks, before I show you kind of my game library, what do you think? Is this something that bothers you? Is it something that, you know, you really concerned about? Is the eShop bloated with a bunch of ports and re-releases from other things? Does that bother you, or do you love it? Personally, for me, I love it. I am not bothered by all these ports and re-releases. I think it adds diversity. I think the Switch is kind of this happy medium for what it is. Now, I don't like shovelware, There is some shovelware on there, but for the most part, even the budget stuff, I enjoy playing. You know, I don't care that it doesn't have high-end graphics. It's a great portable. It's something when I'm tired, I come home, I want to plop on the couch and play some games, and not have to think too much. And so, recently I'm playing Ninja Striker. My latest physical copy game is Wild Guns Reloaded, and that's a great game. And so I've been enjoying this. And that's that. I think that it's kind of the marriage of both worlds. I do think they need to reorganize it, make a filter a little bit more user-friendly. I think it needs user reviews. And I think that as time moves on, they're going to have to address that there's hundreds of games being released and people want an easy way to navigate to check it out. Alright, just wanted to show you my game library in this video as well, kind of show what I've been playing and go from there. Alright, I thought I'd showcase my game library, kind of talk about the eShop a little bit and show you kind of what I'd like it to do and go from there. So here's my kind of game library. Night Terrors, I'm still playing that, still trying to unlock the most difficult mode. Wild Guns, awesome game. My daughter still plays ARMS. And here's Ninja Striker. I'd like to show you some footage of that. Caveman Warriors, Bad Dudes. Some of these were games I wanted to do a video of and just never got around to. Others I just was playing. And so there's some great stuff here. Azure Striker Gunvolt Striker Pack. Totes the Goat. Great little kind of Cubert knockoff. And Mighty Gunvolt Burst. That's an awesome game. And again, it's done by the people that redid the Blaster Master game as well. So that's awesome. And, here's one way of how it's organized. I'd like Nintendo to work on that for some different ways of doing that. I have some good stuff in here, and I have some not so great stuff. I'm not going to show much of the game. You got 4 characters, and you play a multitude of levels with boss fights, and each character has their own special ability. And I've played a little bit of it, not enough to review it, but definitely it's fun. Alright, this is just Ninja Striker, kind of a simple action game. It's got kind of like a rush mode, and you can, it's really cool. You got score, and you can ranking. This is will be a great time attack game for people that are into that. It's cool. It's really fast, and I love that about the game. I like that you can check it out, and it's just neat. I love that it's got different characters. I just wanted to quickly show kind of a little bonus footage of this in the video. Comment below. I would love to hear from you folks about your thoughts on the Switch. Do you like how it's organized? Do you love the eShop? I think that there are many more improvements that'll make it even better, but I think it's a good start. I mean, first and foremost, it has a ton of games. You can't complain that Nintendo hasn't provided a bunch of games for the console, and a bunch of companies are making games for it, and I'm excited about that. I'm excited about the indie releases. I'm currently playing Ninja Striker. It's a fun little game. I'm sure I'm going to get tired of it and I'll move on to something else. It's $4. Yeah, it was great. So again, I want to wrap this up by saying thank you so much for people tuning in and checking out my videos. It is most appreciated as I march towards 60,000 subs. I have some great things planned. I just uploaded my Patreon video for the month and have some special news I announced on there. And yeah, I'm looking forward to providing great content. I got some old consoles I got to see if they still work, and do some collection videos, as well as possibly thinking about redoing some of my older videos with some better equipment. I am getting a new camera. I'm excited about that. Hopefully have that within the month. And I just want to say thanks to everybody continuing to tune in. This is the immortal John Hancock. Thank you, and take care.